Hi and welcome to Healing From Within. I'm Kerry and I'm the creator of Healing From Within community with a Facebook page and Instagram and on here, and I'm also an author, and my latest one I've published is just how to heal in from deep within, from deep depression in 9 steps for free. And the reason why I put that little book together is just because I am so passionate about sharing the keys and tools that I found to heal from deep within, to heal from depression, from past trauma, from hurt and brokenness. I think really just because I found the answers and I found the keys. So I just feel like we should share them with one another, because there's so many people out there, so many of you out there who are struggling with depression and struggling with past trauma, with hurt, with brokenness. And if we all shared our keys and tools that we found to heal, then obviously this world would be a better place, and we could help heal everybody and heal each other. And so I just get on here and just share the keys and tools that I've found, and I ask you to come on this journey with you. I ask you to like and subscribe and just share this with everybody, and share with me all the keys and tools that you find too to heal, because I am still on this journey. We're all on this journey and we're all figuring it out together. But I'm so excited because I found the answers to living an amazing, abundant life, the answers to healing and to really overcoming all of the trauma and all of the past and all of the things the baggage that is attached to you all the way through the life that you're living, And I found the answers to just get rid of them and just be free and heal. So I started my day off with my morning routine. I shared with you on my last video that it's been very, very big key for me to change my morning routine and to start off my day in a certain way, which has really just revolutionized my life. And so this morning I woke up at 5 a.m. and straight away I just start saying all the things that I'm grateful for. Really train myself to do that. I used to have to write it all down, but now I just wake up and I say them. So the moment I wake up, I am like, I am so grateful for today. I'm so grateful for the new opportunities for today. So grateful that I'm alive and today is going to be just amazing. I'm so grateful for my home. I'm so grateful for my family. And then just go through anything you can think of to be grateful for. And then I put on a bit of meditation music and just sat calm and peaceful and just did a little bit of meditation just to still my mind, and just so that I empty my mind of all my thoughts and I can be open to whatever to receive today. And I quickly got ready and went out to the beach. I went out to the beach for the sunrise early this morning, and I left about 6:30 and just went out to the beach and just did my daily affirmations on the beach this morning, I just start my day off with the peace and the calm and the tranquility of that. And so being able to speak out all my affirmations. And you know what I want to say, if you find it hard to think of affirmations to say of yourself, go through the alphabet. I often do that. I go through the alphabet, especially if you've somebody who struggles to say good things about yourself, like I always did. I'd just play a game with it and say something, go through the alphabet. So I'd be like, okay, I am amazing, abundant, awesome, everything I can think of for A, and then I'm going to B. I'm beautiful, I'm bright, I'm brilliant, and then C, confident, and go through all the different things like that, through the alphabet, and just play a game with it. And try and train yourself to all this positivity. And so I just really enjoy doing that in the mornings, and it's really revolutionized my life of changing my mornings and making sure that I start the day off like that. I recommend you getting up earlier. You know, if you start your day at 6, get up at 5, you know. If you need to, like me sometimes, like I did last night, get a shower before bed so that you can get up in the morning and you can do all these things. Because changing your mornings changes your day, changes your mind, heals you from um, oh, just from all the negativity. And I've just found that that's been a massive key for me. So I just recommend you do the same. If you were struggling with depression like I was, if you're struggling to get over past traumas like I was, please, I recommend you doing that. Because you will change from the inside out. That positive morning, the positivity that you set every single morning, your intentions you set every morning will change your day. And so in my little book that I wrote down the 9 steps that I took, you know, and changing your brain from the negative to the positive is a must. You have to do it. If you want to heal from deep depression, if you want to heal at all, you have to rewire your brain. So then morning routines really change that. And so I only get on here and share the things that I've worked through personally, because I know about that because I've been through it. So I get on here and just share my keys and tools that I've found to heal. So today I just thought that would hit on like divorce and broken relationship, rejection, betrayal, because those kind of things, I mean, was probably the topping on the cake for me. You know, through life I'd gone through a lot of different things, illness, loss, abuse, just different things through life that had, you know, added more trauma, and like a building block just had added. I used to have like a coping mechanism that I used to put everything that happened in like an invisible box on a shelf and forget about it. So if something real bad happened in life, I'd like put it in a box and put it on the shelf and forget about it, and go on like it didn't happen. That was my thing. But I think my topping on the cake was to do with divorce and betrayal, and you know, broken relationships. And I didn't think I was gonna survive that. I really didn't, because I met my husband when I was 18, engaged at 18, and we'd been together for like 20 years. And then when you like so many of you out there, we find out that, you know, we've been betrayed. You know, he was cheating, sleeping around, and it really, that betrayal just broke me, absolutely floored me. And I felt like actually all of those boxes that I'd put on the shelves over the years, they all come crashing in. Like it was like the topping on the cake for me. But I feel like something really happens to you when you're betrayed. Like, I can't even explain it, but something inside really happens, and the rejection and the betrayal, and I snapped, and I felt like my life was over, because I'd given everything to my relationship and everything to his work and his life, and I was his sidekick in everything, even in work, because I worked with him, and so I was his sidekick in everything. And so I'd given my whole entire life to this, and I had children together, and when it all come crashing down, I felt like my life was over. There was nothing left. Like, and that thing inside of being so betrayed, I felt like a nothing. And I started believing that I was absolute nothing. I was nobody. I was never going to be anybody. I couldn't be anybody now. You know, I was known as his wife, his sidekick, his this, his that. And the hurt and betrayal and the brokenness. And I completely crumbled. And I don't know whether any of you can identify with this, but I don't know exactly what happened inside, but I thought that that was it. That I become suicidal. I become depressed. I couldn't function. I didn't know how to live anymore. I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know um, that there was a life. And when I was stuck in that deep depression, actually, I really thank God for this, because I had to change doctors because of me, circumstances of losing, like I lost everything, lost my house, lost everything, because he left and took everything, and we didn't have anything, so me and the children went homeless. So I had to move anyway, and got a new doctor, and I absolutely feel like this was a godsend to me. This doctor said to me, right, I can see that you're you're a complete mess. You're so depressed, and I will do something for you if you do something for me. And I was kind of a bit taken back by this. He could see that I was just like head down, hood up, just didn't want to face anybody. And he knew that I'd been suicidal, and I tried different methods and nothing worked. So he said, right, I'll do something for you if you do something for me. He said, right, I can see that there's no way you'd hold down a job in that state, so I will put you on full disability for a little while. Um, he knew I didn't want to, but he was like, this is what it's for. I will put you on that if you do something for me. I want you to go along to the local college, talk to some ladies there. I'm going to send you to speak to, and I want you to do a course, any course, just something, learn something new, and realize that your life's not over, that you can reinvent yourself, that you can become something, that you can start again. Because he realized, he saw that I'd lost the ability to see that I could be somebody, or I could do something else with my life. Like, he could see that the hope had gone, and I felt so abandoned and so broken, and that my whole life was in this work, this marriage, this relationship. And he could see that I needed to just figure it out, that I could reinvent myself, figure it out that there was a life after him, there was a life after this work that I used to do, that I could still be somebody. I obviously couldn't face it, and I couldn't see that this what he was saying. But you know what he said? He kind of blackmailed me a little bit and said, you won't be able to put food on the table if you don't do this, because this is the only way I'm going to give you this. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I went and talked to the ladies that he sent me to. And they was like, well, we got a course starting today. You can come to the meeting. The meeting's in half an hour to talk to all the new students and come listen. And this new course is just on beauty, doing facials and makeup and nails and hairstyles, and it was not necessarily what I wanted to do with my life. I never thought of doing that, but you know what, I said okay, and I signed up, and I started doing that. And you know what, it was a lifesaver. Just getting up every morning, this made me get up every morning to have a shower and get ready and go out the house, which is what he wanted me to do. When I got there, I got pampered every day, and I pampered others as well, because we worked on each other, and I felt so old because I was the oldest one there. But I would listen to these young girls would talk to me all day and tell me their problems, and even though I was really still struggling with depression, and I can't say that was it, I was cured, but it started me off on getting out in the land of the living. It started me off really realizing that it wasn't over and I could reinvent myself. And it started giving me a little bit of a boost and a little bit of confidence to feel like I am somebody. I can do something outside of this relationship. I can work a different job to what I was used to doing with him. Um, and I think that that was a key and a start for me. I don't know about you, but whether you're like I was, like laying under a blanket every day and not wanting to face the world and feeling like so rejected and lost and not knowing what to do with yourself and feeling like you was thrown away and that you didn't matter, you know, and I had all these emotions, but actually doing that, making myself get out every day and learning something new, being around people was a big key for me. And I recommend if anybody's like I was and gone through a broken relationship and feeling like you're a nobody and like you was thrown away and you wasn't cared about, feeling this rejection, um, I want you to do what I did if you can't get out and go learn something new. Go reinvent yourself. Go discover yourself again. Um, Go find a new outlet, a new passion, a new love. I know it's not easy, and I'm thankful that the doctor gave me an ultimatum, that he gave me a little bit of blackmailing. You know, I'm glad that he did. So I pray that someone will do that for you too. You know, but like if you have no one who can do that for you, do it. Challenge yourself to do it. Challenge yourself to get out and learn something new. Challenge yourself to go for walks in nature. Take some pictures. You know, I love photography, so that was another thing I just started to do, is take pictures of everything again. Like go out and try and see the world and the beautiful world out there through the lens of a camera. You know, these are things that I did. I promise you they will help, because honestly it changed my life, because after a year of doing that course, because it was a year's course, I started to get interested in other things like massage and reflexology, especially foot reflexology. So I continued to learn them, and I just stayed on another. I did another year learning them things, and realizing that I could be somebody, and that my life wasn't defined by that relationship, because I think that that's what we get lost in, that we define ourselves by that relationship. We like I was known as his wife. We worked together as a team. We did everything together. I was the mother of my my children, and I you know, I want to be known as the mother of them children, of my children, but at the same time I'd lost who I was as a human being, as a person, as an individual. So if you're like I was, and you've gone through a broken relationship, you've gone through divorce, you've gone through betrayal and hurt and rejection, I want you to see that you can reinvent yourself, that life is not over as you think. And I want you to just take baby steps to start with. Get out and learn something new. Sign up for something that you can go to, a class, a dance class, a music class, just something new. That really, really helps me, because as I'm learning something new and throwing myself into that, it just made me have to focus on me for a change, which I hadn't done for a long, long time. But it also let me know that I was good at something else, and that I could have a life outside of this relationship. And then you stop pining for that relationship. You start realizing eventually that actually, why would I want to go back into that? Why would I not see that I'm worth more than that? But to start with, I see so many people like trying to do the meditation and manifestations to bring their exes back, who's treated them so disgusting and walked away from them, and then they want to bring them back. And it's because we just don't know what to do. We don't know who we are. And so I ask you to, one, obviously in the morning routine, to go learn something new, go rediscover yourself and reinvent yourself and realize your worth. The more you do it, the more you'll realize that you're worth more. You know, in between, I like before I'd even done this, before I'd realized who I, I was attracting other people into my life, like other little relationships with people who were users and abusers and everything. And it wasn't until I realized who I was and realized that I'm worth so much more that I stopped that, and I stopped that negative cycle. So one of the things I really wish that I'd realized that do not date. I was not in any fit state to date. Don't date until you love yourself. Don't date until you know who you are. And so I wish I'd realized that, at the time, but I didn't have anyone in my ear, anyone giving me advice other than that doctor at the time, because we'd moved before I found out about all that with my husband. We'd moved countries. Um, we I didn't have any friends or my family around me at all when it all happened. So again, I was completely lost and flawed and broken all alone. So I didn't have anyone giving me this great advice and saying, don't date, don't um, don't lay under a blanket every day, don't do this, but do this, and giving me this advice. I think that's probably why I'm so passionate about sharing the advice, because I had no one to give me any advice at all at the time that it happened, other than I am thankful to that doctor. I don't even know the doctor's name, but I am thankful this doctor gave me an ultimatum for a while and made me go to college just to go get out in the land of the living and learn something new. So, I mean, hopefully that's been a bit helpful for you, especially if you've gone through, brokenness and bad relationship, divorce, rejection in that way. There's a lot more keys and tools to healing, a lot more things and steps you need to do. And I share my 9 steps in my little book that I just wrote, because I think the 9 steps are my biggest tools and biggest things that I did to really change myself and heal. But I just wanted to share that. Like, if you deal with the rejection of a divorce, of a broken relationship, of being the betrayal, please know your worth. Please find yourself again, reinvent yourself, rediscover who you are. Go learn something new, a whole new path, a whole new thing. Even if it's not something you do. I mean, I don't do makeup, I don't do nails, I don't feel like I'm even that very good at nails. But just doing that for a year just got me out in the land of the living. So anyway, I hope that's been helpful to you today. Don't want to keep going on and on and on. But I just wanted to encourage you and give you the steps and the keys and tools that I find to heal. So please come on this journey with me, and please like and subscribe as I asked earlier, and please share with me your keys and tools, and please share with me your channel if you've got a channel which is on a topic that I might really benefit from, because I would love to follow you. And so until Wednesday, I will see you soon. Bye.